I was recently asked about my highest percentage triangle setup. And for me, it's from closed guard. And my concept is one in, one out, just like we learned in the very beginning. And for me, that continues to work to this day. One arm in, one arm out. But what kind of adapted was the thought of having the whole arm in or the whole arm out. And that's what kind of changed my game. So from here, a lot of times I'm controlling one wrist in specific, so that during the match, I'm pulling, I'm pushing, I'm waiting for my partner to just kind of not be thinking about it for a second. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna climb my bottom leg first, just a little bit. I call it vining. So I put pressure on the back like a shark bite, and then my other leg just jumps over the shoulder here. So this hand is stuck, right? And when I was starting, I used to think like, oh, you know, this isn't quite right. I'm gonna have to adjust or bail or get my guard smashed past. But from here, his hand on the inside is totally fine. It's no big deal. You can still adjust and finish your triangle, very high percentage. So this setup is what I use every single day. Just clearing that arm over the shoulder, even if the hand's on the inside. So let's say the hand's on the inside here and I wanna finish a traditional setup. I'll do the same thing as old school. Hips up, move this arm across, close it all in, and it's very tight. And it's even worse when their hand is in there because it's an extra, you know, an extra piece of equipment to block their breathing, their blood. So when we're in here, I'm usually controlling the wrists. I'm looking for one to isolate so that my leg can go over the elbow. So we're here, and I'm usually grabbing the collar. So at any moment, I'm just gonna push, just a little push, not up to the chest necessarily, but just isolate it right here, because all I need to do is get this leg over, just like that, to close my trap. So when we're in here, we're moving, I'm just gonna do a little push, and I do like to climb my back leg first, which is this one, because it gets my other leg over the shoulder just a little bit better. So my right leg climbs up, I'm just gonna shoot my hips up. When I have this grip on the lapel, it's really nice. So not only is his hand in there, my hand's in there, and there's not a whole lot of space. So I can finish with my cross collar choke, or I can start adjusting into my traditional triangle, or if he comes in to connect his hands, that's usually when I'll switch to my reverse triangle, and so on. So my highest percentage triangle setup that I use every single day is something we learn in fundamentals for our self-defense. The strikes where we pin the hand in, it's essentially that same move where you jump, clear, and you finish it. Very similar. Just when people get more advanced, now you've got to start tricking them. You've got to, you know, break the posture down. You got to let them sit up, and then boom, there's the trap. So one arm's down, one arm's across. You can do all sorts of fun stuff from here. And this is my favorite. This is something that I use every day, high success, and it definitely can be very frustrating being the other person, but I hope those tips help and you guys enjoy setting up those triangles. Thank you so much.